Hey guys, it's H4, the guy behind the scenes, and I'm here bringing you some clips from Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, and some Halo 4. I hope you guys enjoyed the Perks in Real Life finale. It was an awesome end to a great series. I was really proud of how the whole series turned out. And you might be asking yourself, you know, H4, what's with the gameplay? Just one sec. Drop shot entire team! Oh, that's dirty. That's real dirty. Anyway, the reason why you're seeing gameplay footage video from different games is because the good folks out at ELGATO Gaming sent me a Game Capture HD device to review. And I'm going to tell you guys what I thought of the device and how it worked for me, and hopefully it'll help you guys make an educated decision as to what device to buy if you're in the market for a game capture device. Now, I could go over all the technical specifications of the product and what it does, but you could easily just go to www.gamecapture.com, that's Elgato's website, and click on the lower left here to the technical information and bring up all the specs that you need to know about what the device does, how it handles, how big it is, the system requirements that you need if you're running Mac or PC. But what I will say is that inside the box, when you get the Elgato, you open it up and you'll have the game capture device itself. You'll have a USB cable to power the device and connect it to your computer, an HDMI cable to run from the Xbox to the Elgato, a D-terminal cable to run from the PS3 to the Elgato, which is a very useful cable that Elgato has managed to get around that HDMI encryption thing using this setup, and a component adapter if you're still running component cables. But it also comes with a quick start guide, and that quick start guide talks about where to get the downloadable software for editing and capturing with the Elgato device. And that's where I really get interested, is the software itself. Now, I've used other game captures before and ended up actually returning them because I don't like how their software works, but the Elgato's game capture software works really, really nicely. You can see it has a nice simple interface here of capture tab and edit tab. The capture tab lets you title and name your clips before you even set up folders for anything, and you can decide where it'll go on your computer, as well as the basic settings of the device as to whether it's an Xbox 360 or a PS3, the input, and all these quality sliders. But what I think is really cool is that you have these color correction sliders here, and you can do pre-color correction as you capture. I think this is a really cool feature that you can control your brightness, your contrast, your saturation, your hue, all while you're capturing or even before you're capturing. I think that's a really neat feature. I think that's good for people who don't have robust editors like Final Cut Pro or Sony Vegas. Moving down to the bottom right here past the record button, you have this timeline slider. And what this slider does is it allows you to go back into buffered time and capture a moment that you might have missed or might have forgotten to press record for. So you can actually scroll back in time a little bit, as you can see I'm doing here, and catch that moment again, so you don't actually miss anything. And it holds up to about an hour and a bit of buffer time that it's running all the time. And this is an exclusive feature to Elgato. I think it's a great feature. It's going to make recording a lot easier for a lot of people and keep down on those file sizes, so you're not recording 6-hour sessions at a time. What else is really cool about the software is the editing side of the software. This comes just built into the program, and what it allows you to do is you can go into your clips and go into them, and you could literally pick a moment on the timeline and just cut a clip in half and actually delete part of it that you didn't need, which again is good for keeping down on those file sizes. You can also share it directly to YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter if you hook your accounts into them, and a couple other options. I've only tested the iMovie kickout, which goes directly to iMovie as a file that you can edit and use. I have yet to try the ProRes version because my laptop, I only recently put Final Cut Pro on it. But overall, I'd say that the editing software is a nice addition, and it allows you to keep your stuff organized and decide where you want to place it. To speak about the cons of the Elgato, I'd have to say I only have two major gripes. One is that the unit has to be powered in order for it to pass through a signal from your console to your TV. If it doesn't have power from a computer, you don't get any signal through. The second gripe would be the file format in which the Elgato records in, which is M4V. It's kind of an awkward codec, and it doesn't work in Final Cut Pro at all. So you have to convert over to Apple ProRes or .moves so that you can actually edit with it. Basically that requires an extra step, but I'm used to doing that anyway because when I shoot my live action stuff, it shoots in H.264 and I have to convert those anyway. So that didn't adjust my pipeline any, but it kind of sucks that there's no options to really force it to go into a .move or a AVI or something like that. But I would say that the cons are heavily outweighed by the pros of the unit. It's easy to use, it addressed a lot of the things that I needed when I was looking for a game capture device. It handles the PS3 in 1080. Not a lot of the other devices can handle the PS3 in 1080. It is a straight HDMI pass-through, so you can play your video games in true HD. You don't have to play component if you don't want to. I like the software that it comes with. I like the fact that it has a built-in editor, that it has that slider perk where you can roll back on clips you might have missed if you weren't actually recording at that moment, that it has an active buffer of recording at all times. I think these are really strong features, and it puts the Elgato a little bit above every other game capture device that's out on the market right now. You can definitely tell that the Game Capture HD was designed from the ground up for recording gameplay. It was not designed for multiple tasks and multiple tools. It was literally just for that and built from the ground up for that. And I think that that's why it is the strongest thing on the market for us as YouTubers and people that are looking to share their gameplay with their friends and with the community. Overall, I'd have to say that the Elgato Game Capture HD is a really strong product. I think it's a great device. I'd highly recommend it to anyone that's looking for something to start out with and record gameplay with. It's allowed me to bring all these cool clips to you guys, and I think it's awesome that I can share those with you. I look forward to bringing more gameplay content to the channel and showcasing it with you guys, and I'm really glad that Elgato has made it possible for me to bring that to you. Anyway, I hope you guys have found the review to be useful and informative, and I look forward to bringing more stuff to you guys in the near future. This has been H4. Hope you guys had a good day. Catch you later.
UAV on standby. This is it. Pick it up.